What it is, what it do, what it is, what it do. Welcome to Coast to Coast Podcast. I am your host, D Homie Rich, along with
your girl Snacks in the motherfucking building. You already know. Before we put our guests on and peep the sock, we got Tom and Jerry in the motherfucking building with us.
Hey, the Daffy Ducks go crazy.
Look, you already know we got the sauce check. And to my motherfucking right, we got the guests for tonight. Let them know who you are and where you from. What coast you representing?
I'm Marquise. I'm from Texas.
Hey, shout out to Tejas.
Texas.
Caleb, a.k.a. Pablo, Chicago, Southside.
So Chicago, that's East Coast, right?
Nah, that's Midwest. That's Midwest.
That's
Midwest.
Hey, we try to do coast to coast. So if Chicago Midwest, what's Texas? What coast you represent?
The dirty South.
The dirty South
Yeah,
of the
they get
motherfucker.
the dirty South.
Look, talk about the coast of the building. Look, we got an East Coast, we got a West Coast, we got a South, and we got a Midwest in this motherfucking building. Look, it's a pleasure to have y'all in the fucking building.
I appreciate y'all for having us.
Appreciate it.
Like
Appreciate it.
before we go into the juicy comments today, let the audience know, a little bit about yourself. What y'all do out here in the Albuquerque, New Mexico?
Yeah, what brought y'all out here? Yeah.
I got drug out here.
I got drug out here.
My mom kidnapped me. She just like, hey son, we moving to New Mexico. I said, Mexico? I ain't never been there. She's like, no, New Mexico. I said, oh Lord, I don't want to go. I cried the whole drive here.
That's the crazy, because when everybody hears New Mexico, they automatically assume Mexico.
And I hate that because every nigga, I've been to St. Louis, and black people think when you say New Mexico, they be like, you in New Mexico? What black person you know willingly moves to Mexico? I name it.
You like, motherfucker, I'm still in the U.S.
Not even if you look like, if you black and Mexican, if you look Mexican, cool, but if you just a straight nigga, like, you gonna move to Mexico.
And then you try to explain to them, like, I'm still in the U.S., right? Put a new in front of that New Mexico type shit.
Shit, might as well give us our own country.
One of my sisters that we ride horses out here.
She tried to disrespect.
Yeah, that's what she said the first time she came out here. She's like, I thought it was gonna be horses everywhere. I said, what?
Hey,
Not
New
the
Mexico.
horses. Yeah. I mean, I got the cows and stuff, and we got a bunch of cows, but they not about the players talk about
We
horses.
got like we got Lamborghini horses and shit.
Like we don't got cars. We got no cars.
See that stallion right there?
We got six shooters and stars on the back of our shoes.
The horses took me out right there.
Yeah,
horses. Go to the gas station. Right.
Still
No
to
gas.
this day, I get asked if, you got to learn how to speak Spanish while you here. All right, I'm still in the United States.
I got asked if I had to bring a passport with me. I'm like, you do realize I'm still in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Just add a new to the, I'm right next to Arizona. Like, motherfuckers, we don't know geography. So, no, we right next to Arizona and Texas. Like, we right there.
It's like, what do they teach in other states about us?
Like, damn.
Nah, nothing. What about you, Mr. Pablo White, since you want to be called Pablo White?
Mr. Pablo White in the building.
Me out here?
Yeah. Where you from?
Man.
Tell me a little bit where you from.
Look, man, I'm from Chicago, Southside, 61st. I got brought out here due to poverty, trouble, being a menace.
Being a menace to society.
Yeah, menace.
I kind of got
A
tricked
menace.
up being out here,
Not
but
tricked.
It's not tricked out
it's
here
a
or
long-
dragged.
it's a long story.
If mama
Understood.
didn't bring him out here, he'd probably be like the other niggas.
He wasn't dragged out here or forced out
Basically,
here.
it was supposed to be a vacation.
And it was a staycation.
It was a staycation.
It went from a vacation to a staycation. He got stuck in the land of enchantment.
They said we're gonna go to see your aunt in New Mexico.
It was.
And I was hyped too. I was like, New Mexico, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought Mexico too. I thought it too. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, I'm out here
She
and
got you registered
Right
for
there in the
school.
dirt.
Ready
The
for
desert.
school.
The whole nine. Like, what the
Go ahead and
fuck?
go get your ID. Let's go ahead and get your driver's license already
I'm
done.
ready to go back home.
He was ready to drink at the age of 15, realized he still got to be 21.
But in a sense, it was a good thing. I met some cool people, and I'm here now and who I am. Probably if I was back home in Chicago, who knows?
Who knows, right?
Who knows, right? Yeah,
So-
who knows?
Hey,
You know,
So what do y'all do out here, if you don't mind me asking? If you feel like comfortable,
I sell dope. No, I'm just playing.
that's
Right now, I do a work from home job, so I mean, it's nothing to be.
I'm chilling.
It is
Yeah,
what it is. I'm
that's
chilling
right.
at the crib,
Chilling.
working from the crib.
Making some cash.
Outside.
I'm not trying to talk shit, but it's really hard to sit next to you with this ugly ass Bangles outfit on when the students on
Don't
there
let her
every
talk to you
day.
like that.
You
Don't
know
let her
it. She
talk to
love
you
it,
like
right?
that.
You can call
This
it ugly,
is
but you can't call
bagels.
it not fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fresh in the motherfucker. You fresh in the motherfucker. Look, you fresh in the motherfuckers. You sure is.
Popcorn
But
player.
you know, it still is scary. You know, I had to put that out there.
It's because y'all in the same division. That's why. Y'all
It
division
happens.
rivals and
Yeah.
shit. Y'all don't like each other.
So you guys, look. So the viewers been listening, and they gave us a couple of what if questions.
Okay.
And that's what we're gonna go off. I promise
right.
I'm gonna be innocent. It might be a little messy, but not. We don't know. It's Coast to Coast podcast, whatever come. So the first one was.
I bought my dishes towel in the car.
You ready for
Yeah,
it?
you already
See, you
ready.
ready for it. You are ready for it. Look, you are ready for it.
Let's go.
He
I'm gonna clean up.
knows what's coming. So the first one was, Caleb, you got brothers or sisters?
Both.
You got both. Okay, so since we got two men up here, okay, we're gonna use the brother scenario, right?
All right.
We're gonna go with you first, Marquise. Okay.
For
so
sure.
your brother call you, whether it's a big brother or older brother, little brother, right?
Okay.
How about it really don't matter?
It don't matter, brother and sister. I'd rather do the brother because I don't think he gonna put his hands on the auntie type shit. You feel me?
I would.
Oh, he already answered the question. He didn't even rest on it.
I got some auntie texts I don't like.
I'm in my 30s now. I'll be ready to
You know
knock
that
these
aunt
bitches out.
that one aunt house you don't want to go to. You like,
Boy, you be ready when you was like 10,
Soon
bitch.
as
You
I
want
see
me
her.
with a belt? I'm on your shit.
All right. Well, hear the question out. Hear the question out.
So
Hear the question out.
let's say your brother or sister call you, right?
right?
And they let you know, like, look, I just got into it with moms or pops. And your uncle or your auntie jump in on your brother or your sister. What's your next steps you doing?
I'm going to back them up.
Back who up, though? Are you backing up
backing up.
mom and pops with the sister and the uncle? Or are you backing up
Hold on.
your sister or your brother?
He wanted to
I'm
repeat
going
it.
to back my brother up
He wants you to repeat it.
What? So,
because my mom seen enough already.
so
I gotta live with him. She don't.
the question is, your brother calls you and like, hey, Pablo, I just got into it with pops, and his brother jumped in on me. So mind you,
So the uncle
basically
jumped-
your brother just got jumped by your dad and your uncle. What is your next steps? Is your brother taking that L, or are you stepping in with your brother?
Go first. Finish first. Finish. Go ahead.
I would do it. The basic fact. I mean, it'd be torn. I have to go talk it out. But black people don't never talk nothing out.
Ain't no talking out.
Ain't no
Yeah,
talking.
don't
My
do
mom
that.
fought my little sister one time, and I ain't even gonna hold you. I was sitting in the room like, who do I back up? That's
mom, that's OG right there.
Like if it's my brothers, because me and my brother don't got the same dad, but if his daddy and his brother and his dad's uncle can't, I'm whooping his dad's ass.
Boy, Rich said the same thing. Like that's
did.
cheating.
I said the same.
Stop
I said the same.
it. Bagging him, gagging him the
I'm
whole
back in my-
night.
back in my
Mom is a
brother.
whole different. I'm be like, why y'all fighting? I'm gonna try to talk it out.
Hey,
like,
mom's an OG. You gotta be careful hitting those
she
territories.
hold the whole
What
family
you
together.
got?
Well,
What
see,
you got?
here's my question. What did you do?
Man, bruh, what you do to get your ass
find
whooped by
yourself in a
mom
situation.
and your
And
sister?
uncle want to whoop your ass.
What you
did
do? What you say?
You know what I'm saying? What did you say?
But that's the thing,
mom
he
is-
calling you. He don't have time to tell you the story. Look, Pops just swung on me, and then you feel me? But Uncle just
Caleb,
came out of
so, like,
nowhere
you
and
don't have
gagged me.
time, like what, like Pops is swinging on his ass while he on the phone.
He
Like, he getting ready, he got his shirt to
he
it.
got jumped. So he
That's
called
the
you after he got jumped
And
by
he out
your
of breath
dad
and
and your
shit.
uncle.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That is
That's crazy work right there. That's wild. But
Caleb,
it
daddy
happens.
big.
I'll go over there. I'll go.
I'll
See, I need to know what I'm getting myself into. What did
Right.
you do? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you
Before
deserve
you
to
gotta take your shirt off.
if you deserve to get your ass beat, then you deserve to get your ass beat.
Yeah.
So, there you got a lot of people in the comments,
I agree with that.
before we say what they said, Rich, what you doing? You got your baby brother calling you, telling you that your dad just put hands on him and the uncle just jumped in. What are you doing right now?
So back to what he said. Me and my brother, we don't got the same pop. So, and I also agree with Pablo too. It depends on what you did. Now, if you did some shit
Bogus.
that I can't condone, any person can't condone because we all have our right and wrongs, right? But
I think I'm on the
nah,
level
if
with
you condone, then
Marquise.
you getting your ass whooped. But
Like
but if it's on some other shit. Yeah, nah, I'm backing my brother. It was some other shit, but other than that,
So let me-
it really does dictate. The situation really do
and mind you,
dictate.
we from
It
Texas, so
dictates.
if
It dictates.
it's over spades,
If it was played, you gotta take that ass with me. Y'all gotta fight that.
So put it like this.
Stay out of that.
Let me
Just
ask
stay
you a
out of
question.
that.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Yep.
So you jump in, right?
Yep.
You don't even know what the hell going on, right?
Nope.
And then after you ask what happened, and he tells you, well, shit, I took money from Pops.
Oh no, you gonna get him. He gonna get dogged too. So
I'm gonna beat him up too.
So yeah, like, so,
no,
You're
okay,
a
see,
man.
yeah.
Whoop
hold on,
these
so
people.
look,
he can
so
take
I
take shoes off.
get that it's like okay, it
coming in
matters.
like-
It's the matter of
I'm
the
arguing on no matter
situation.
nowhere.
My thing is,
I think it's the matter. I feel it's a matter of situation. Okay, so you
The
guys
situation
all
do
got
dictate. It
brothers
dictates.
who might have a separate, separate
Yeah.
dad. So let me throw in from my scenario. Me and my siblings, me and my sisters share the same mom, same dad, right? So if my little sister calls me like, oh,
Auntie and mom about to whoop me.
dead ass. So look, I had two types. I said, look, if my mama's siblings, the sister jump in, I'm gonna come help you. I'm gonna just fight my auntie, but I'm not putting my hands on my mom because you did something to get knocked the fuck out. But it wasn't my auntie's, situation to get her ass into. You feel me? Because now I feel like with you jumping in, now I feel like I gotta jump in for my sister because you felt like you gotta jump in for your sister.
well, here's another question.
One of my aunts I could never fight. She gonna bring a knife.
If I go over
Dead
there,
ass. My mom
like,
was my dad's
What's
sibling.
up? What's up? What's up?
if I go over there, right, and you got beat up, right, you got beat the fuck up by both of them.
Yep.
If I go over there, what you think gonna happen to me?
Man, it's 2-on-2 now.
It's
What you mean?
They feel
No,
like
but
a-
your
They got
brother,
jumped.
your brother's already done. He's on the phone. He was already out of breath.
Nah,
He already got jumped.
So what do you expect from me? I get what you're talking about. What do you expect from me to do if it's
They
already?
ain't out.
I mean,
You feel me? Look, I'm not gonna lie. When it come down to my nephew said the realest shit. I asked him this, okay?
What did he
This nigga
say?
14.
What did he say?
So my oldest niece, who's 16, said, look, we might take the L, but I feel like I gotta help my sister, auntie, so I think I might have to just fight you because why you jumping in between my mom and her daughter, right?
Yeah.
My response was, that's my sister, y'all got me fucked up. So it's her response.
That's
right?
a tough question.
My nephew said, he said,
I wonder
nah,
what he said.
my
I wonder
sister.
what he said.
Look, my nephew was like, nah, she just gonna take that L. So we stopped and like, wait, what you mean?
Yeah, she gonna have to take that.
What
I
you
ain't
mean?
gonna lie.
He said,
Hey,
auntie. He said,
I'm sorry, sister, but you gonna have to take that L.
You gotta take
I
that
just
L.
wanna let you know,
He said-
man. You wanna take that L.
he said, auntie, think about it.
You gotta make that.
He said, you want me to fight my mom,
You be like that.
who's crazy, off
Nah, I ain't doing none of
You
that.
want me to fight you or my auntie Shantae, who's crazy and off hinge? Now imagine I hit one of y'all. Here come your motherfucking brother. Who am I supposed to fight?
That's the same
Who
thing.
am I supposed
Bruh.
to fight now? Like he was like, no, she taking that L. She'll be okay with an ass whooping. She probably
will be
said
okay.
something
I'ma hit her-
to get fucked up anyway. She'll be okay.
Hit it with the Cat William voice.
It's a canon
What the
event.
fuck did you do?
What the fuck did you do?
Well, what did you do?
Who the fuck was there? Like,
Some shit
Why
you just gotta
why
go
you
through.
didn't think twice?
I think it's
You just
I
gotta
think
go
it's from talking to different, audience.
I'm never fighting my mama though.
The millenniums
Yeah, nah, I
are
ain't doing
so bold right now. They're like, man, I'm fighting with my sister. We just gonna fight. What? God rest my mama's soul. I'ma just take that L.
Yeah.
Like, my mama? What? I'm
My
not
mom-
fighting my motherfucking mama. That's an OG from the
My mom,
hood.
my mom is, this how, my mom is crazy. She handicapped and still be wanting to whoop ass.
Oh, yeah.
In the parking lot. So one time we went to Natural Grocers. And
Yeah.
this lady, she in the handicap slot. She put a handicap placard. This lady talked that. She's like, watch, where you going? Mama was like, oh yeah, bitch. I was like, hey, ma, chill. Like, you handicapped. If
She
this
gonna have you in the parking lot
This
fighting.
lady push
Just
you
be
over,
ready.
then I gotta
gotta whoop her ass?
I gotta whoop her ass. I was like, damn. So I'm like, if my mom whooped my sister, she mustered up the courage to put a cane down and get her ass up and
Yeah,
put the
fact.
paws on her.
Put the
I'm
paws
gonna
on
just
her.
look like
I think when it come down to a mom and dad, when it come down to the siblings and you like, my mom and dad, it's like, hold on, like I'm not gonna go up against mom and dad unless it's like an issue.
yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people, it's okay to go up against the auntie and uncles, depending on what brother and sister jump into that motherfucking
I don't want
fight.
to fight my uncle. He did 20 years in the military. He crazy.
I ain't fighting none of my
Yeah.
uncles either. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
I ain't doing
I'm
that.
okay with
Knock
fighting.
me out. I'll be like, oh.
I'm not gonna lie. I grew up on respect. I grew
Yeah,
up getting my
facts,
ass
respect.
whooped.
I ain't doing none
I
of
grew up
that.
getting punched on the whole fucking 9 yards. I did. But I feel like I'm okay to kind of like ruffle up one of my mom's sisters, but when it come down to my daddy's siblings, my sister gonna take a L 24/7. What?
You gonna be looking like.
My auntie, I
Hey,
seen. Look,
You just
listen.
gotta go through it.
I'm gonna tell you why.
It is
I'm
what it is.
gonna tell you why.
It is what it is.
My cousin and my little sister, those motherfuckers are so bold, they will call your bluff. Now, when I tell you they disrespected my auntie one day, and I'm like, these bitches are stupid, right?
Yeah.
My auntie was like, it's okay, don't trip.
Yeah, here's
She
finding
called her
death
little
warrants.
sister. Mind you, that auntie, that bitch don't play. I seen that bitch come from the corner. That bitch hit the corner, hit my auntie's house, caught my sister and my cousin by a thing, and stole off on those bitches. I'm talking about she had both them bitches in the car. Boop, boop, what the fuck you said about? I would never call her out.
That's
It's all respect with her. I seen her dog my female cousins and sisters, and I seen her dog my fucking male cousins.
Yeah,
My auntie don't fucking play that shit.
That's the same
at
thing with
all.
my aunt. My sister was being rude to my mom one time. And she's like, oh, yeah, huh? And my mom had to go to work, so she called my aunt. She's like, yeah, Mary talking this big shit, blah, blah, blah. I mean, my aunt, I'm in the room playing bad. I looked out the window. I ain't never heard nobody hit their brakes so hard ever. And then she came. She's like, oh, yeah, Mary, you want to get bold? I was like, oh Lord, I said, Auntie, calm down. And so she's like, nah, she ain't finna disrespect my sister. Bro, about to beat my sister.
Boy.
So here's the thing, man. If it's a life and death situation, okay, then I will.
I gotta pull up.
I will
You gotta
help.
pull up.
I would help.
Like you gotta be getting choked.
But I think I gotta let my sister get their ass whooped one time because you're not about to talk shit to mom.
I ain't finna let nobody
to the point to
stab
where
her.
she gotta put her hands on you,
Yeah.
So like
and then you bold enough put your hands back on her. To
So
where-
are you the? are you
So the
type-
situation dictates. The situation really do dictate.
Yeah.
Like you said,
Yeah.
it's life.
Like how you said, you gotta talk it out. Now,
Talk it
my
out.
brother,
So
I don't give a shit what he say.
Are you the type to, like, if your sister or your brother get their ass whooped, are you the type to laugh?
Oh no,
Talk-
no.
crack jokes?
I'm only laugh and crack jokes if it happens with my mama. So in words, my little sister, that's the devil. That's the daredevil. That little bitch, she has no filter.
Yep.
You know, she
Not the
doing well.
daredevil.
But I didn't see, and I told her like she talked shit to my mom. Mind you, my mom had chronic heart failure. You would think that, you know, disability, the whole nine. She ain't got no strength. My sister said some crazy shit and stepped forward to my mom. I don't know where the fuck Superwoman got her fucking powers from, but my mama held that bitch up and slapped that bitch through an elephant table. And I was like, that's the reason why we don't talk shit to our parents. Like, she be ready. My mom be ready.
My sister did the same shit. She
My-
was talking shit to my mom, and I was like, they had they back and forth, but she ain't never, till my sister like turned 17, 18.
That's when you can get away with fucking them up.
I never seen my mom cocked back and slapped her like a pimp named Slickback. Boy, I'm in my room
Pimp
like,
name slip back.
I thought I heard a clap. I was like,
Boy.
somebody got slapped. I said, oh Lord. I said, and then and it's crazy because like how you say, are you the type to laugh? I didn't laugh at that moment, but later on in life, I said, remember that time mom slapped you? She's like,
No, look.
You better not laugh at that moment
When it
right
come-
then and there because you be next.
When it come down, when it
What
come
you
down
laughing
to-
at?
When it comes down to your siblings fighting somebody on the street, ain't no laughing. We about to jump this
Yeah.
motherfucker. You not
Stomp
about to
him
get
out.
dogged. You not about to get stumped out, nothing. But when it come down to my sister, especially my little sister, yes, I'm going to laugh at her dumb ass because she used to love to call my
Had
mama
to
bluff,
feel.
my auntie bluff. She used to think she was hard
Old as hell.
until she met some couple pavements. She read the wall. She met a
table.
table, the cups,
look.
the whole nine. Like, you don't learn your lesson, do you? Nah, I don't. It is what it is.
And I'm still scared of my mom to this day.
his mom's
I'm
his height.
telling you.
Look, my mom, my height,
Look,
maybe a
my
little
mom-
bit taller. A little
Oh,
bit.
I
My
met
mom
his
is
mom.
gone, and you went here and
I was
said,
like,
nah,
yeah,
I'm just playing. Her ass rested, and I'm still scared
You
of her
better be
because
playing.
it's
the most respectful. How you doing, man?
you know, if BFC scaring your mom, you know ain't nobody there to save you.
I met his mom one time. Like, yeah,
Bitch.
she don't play. I just felt it. You
It's
felt
those
it.
parents that don't. It's literally those parents that don't play. Especially if you're like a
Don't play.
single mom. And my mom was a single mom who raised 4 of us. You feel me?
Yeah.
In the city of LA, like ain't no shit
Keeping track of all
she
y'all
made that
niggas.
shit look so
Yeah.
fucking easy. That at 33, I'm struggling. You feel me? Like you look at her and it's just you don't do that. You feel me? You don't disrespect when it come down to moms
Yeah.
that actually do what they fucking supposed to do and everything.
Do you feel
else.
like-
That's why my sister would take that
Do
L.
you
What's
feel
up?
like your mom kind of like, kind of chill out? Like since she got
My
older,
mama
since you got
chilled-
older?
Yeah.
Because I feel
I
like
would
my
say-
mom kind of chill out.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
so
Definitely, my mom did.
My
my
mom,
mom
yeah.
only
Yeah.
chilled out
Definitely.
when that damn grandbaby number 3 came out. Before that, she was Cleo.
Grandbaby number 2
I
came.
swear to God, before those grandkids come,
first grandbaby.
my mom was fucking us up. I was 24 with a hickey. My mama seen that shit and puffed me while like I was 8 years old. Like, what the fuck is on your neck? Mom, I'm a grown ass woman. What you mean? You feel me? But it's a respect thing. Soon as the grandkids
She's
come,
telling you movies
soon
sloppy.
as the
That's what she
grandkids
was
come,
telling you.
don't whip my grandkids.
Don't put your hands
Don't
on
put
them.
your hands on my
My mom chill.
grandkids.
Yeah.
My
That's
mom
when
was
she
chill.
got
It was
soft.
more. It was more my aunties and my grandma. That's the one. They was on my ass. So they can't lie.
Boy, look.
It was on my ass. Like I said, I remember one time, like said the hickey thing. I came home. My grandma was like, she's like, what is that on your side of your neck?
That's disrespectful to boy. That's being
she was like, don't you
disrespectful
ever
to
let
them.
no girl do that ever to you again.
And they be ready to put hands on you. But I just think our generation, that our parents was on our ass. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yep. This new
Who
generation.
cared about CYP? Who cared about DFC? Who cared about anything?
Hey, this
Soon
new
as
generation.
kids come, I don't know what the fuck happened or what they take, but them motherfuckers act like they don't know discipline. Them motherfuckers act like they don't leave my grandbaby alone. Don't touch my grandbaby.
Now
Don't
with
whoop
this
them.
new generation, if you whip their ass, next
They
thing
telling,
you know,
they believe them
they
for
telling.
You know,
They are telling, but rumor has it, the cops say, you can still whoop their ass, don't leave no marks. At that point, I'm putting 3 pairs of pants on you and tagging that ass with a belt, or let's get in the boxing glove when it come down to my nephew.
So how do you feel about like the whole discipline now? Do you feel like, because you know, we like you said, we grew up getting our ass beat. Do you feel like you should now talk to your kids, or do you feel like I'm still putting the belt to that ass?
Hell no. Okay.
For me, I feel like the situation dictates. I'm one of them. I feel like they're really.
So
That's not bullshit.
you ain't gonna jump right off the bag and be like, it's belt time.
Okay, here's the thing.
Like, nigga, you go to school, you disrespect the
Here's the
hardworking
thing.
teachers
We all-
and stuff
let-
like
let's
that.
be real.
Got a belt to ass.
Let's be real.
belt
We
ass.
are all.
That's both ass. Of course.
We are all
yes. As I
African
said, the
American.
situation
You
is
feel
that.
me?
I don't know.
All of
That's
us
me.
born and raised in some sort of hood, whether it was the East Coast, West Coast, down south, north south, the whole 9 yards, right?
Yeah.
When it came down to our parents and them whooping our ass, it was like one of those. We got our ass whooped for ditching. We got our ass whooped for disrespecting teachers, for disrespecting our parents. Like
I got my ass
chin
whooped for
check for
stupid
for saying what to
Like
my
I said,
mom.
anything along those lines, yes.
Look at the generation
I agree.
now. Hold
Anything
on.
along
Look at the
those lines, when it
generation
comes
now.
to disrespect, all that extra
puffing.
stuff, you up there doing that, yeah.
Look
No,
at-
yeah, you can your ass beat.
Look at our generation
Put
versus
that in
the
your chest.
generation
Matter of
that
fact,
we
put on the
have
boxing gloves.
right
Put on the boxing
now.
gloves.
You ever got your ass beat so bad that you couldn't breathe?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Boy, look.
Oh, yeah.
Then my mama took a break. She was tired. She took a break for 10 seconds and was
My
back to
mom-
whooping my ass. You're
My
not
mom-
tired yet?
My mom whooped me out my sleep. God, that with the extension cord.
It be the
said-
shower ones.
Cry.
Your mama you ever go
Boy.
home, you get that call, you know you're gonna go home and get your ass whooped, right?
Boy.
You go home and your mom
Shit.
don't say shit to you thinking everything is smooth.
The whole day.
Until you get your ass
let me
in the
te- let me-
fucking shower. And
me
then
tell
here
Let me
comes
tell you how
with
my
the
mama did
belt.
me. Let me tell you how my mom did me. You know, she's like, you gonna get your ass beat, and I'm scared, right? But when we got home, she fed me dinner. I'm watching TV. Took a bath. As soon as I got out the shower, the bath whooped my ass.
What?
That's fucked up.
My mama let me play. During that time, that's when Lil Romeo and Bow Wow was out kids. You feel me?
Yeah.
I got the worst call home. I told the teacher, I don't give a fuck, call my mom. I didn't think I didn't think the teacher was gonna do it. And I didn't think my mom was gonna answer. I get home from the school bus, shit is chill. I'm like, I'm
Chill
waiting.
all day.
I'm my heart racing. That shit is to my ankles.
Are you a little too
Oh, no,
calm?
I was raised by my mom.
Boy,
but
I
I was hiding shit.
Nah,
I ain't gonna
I
lie
got
to
in the
you.
house.
Yeah, every time I got in trouble, I'm the first one checking the mailbox.
Nah, I only checked the mailbox for report cards, but my ass got in the house. My mom was like,
that
how was
phone
school
call
and everything else? I'm like, school is cool. She said, that's good. Go ahead and get out your school clothes. Go ahead and take a shower.
Hey.
Look at me. When I tell you that I put my little radio on, put a little Romeo on, and everything else, and I was jamming as soon as I swear to God, that fucking curtain pulled back so fucking quick. Boy, my boy,
Hey, but-
I was slipping
what-
right in the back.
But did she know? Did she know before?
Yeah, she
Or-
did.
Yeah, my
Also-
mama planned
also,
that.
she was just
She
playing
planned
it cool.
that.
She's
The
like,
teacher
"We're calm,
called.
happy."
The teacher called when I'm in the class. I was like, I don't give a fuck. My mom not gonna. It's what I'm thinking. My mom.
Mid shower, that is crazy.
She
work.
fucking answered her phone. So like I said, I'm out. I'm ready to get my ass
Mid-shower,
whooped.
That's mid shower.
Boy, it's the mid shower.
My thing is,
you
though-
dancing to Lil Brother
like
and Bow Wow. I
sound
love
like
it when
a
you
scary movie.
like.
But my thing is, don't let me get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me
She
get
let me
comfortable.
get
Got that
so.
look all on your face,
Hey,
like.
Get it out the
She
way.
let me
You know what
get
I'm saying?
so fucking comfortable.
Get it out the
I thought
way.
it was disrespectful. She let me get comfortable. My heart was back in my chest, pumping good. I was like,
Maybe
okay,
he
no
ain't call.
problem. Boy, I didn't know how to calculate what the fuck just happened.
She's a shot. Hey, they didn't call.
Boy, that little belt hit my
they
light skinned
drooling.
ass so
Like-
quick. And you know you got your ass full good when your mom
She was
talking
in
about, go ahead and put this witch hazel.
Hey, what about that good? What about that good sleep after a good ass whooping? What about that
You call
sleep after
yourself
that
to
good
sleep?
sleep after?
You got the witch hazel. You got the witch hazel all on your skins and all on the whip. Like that's how you know you got your
That's so
ass
funny.
whooped. Cause here come your mom or your dad with the witch hazel. Why you bringing me that? Put this on your whips and shit. You'll be okay. The worst part is, it hurts me more than it hurts you. What? The fuck is
My
you
mom
talking
whooped me.
about? I hated that.
Nah, but
shit.
they ain't gonna have the
never
nerve to
believed
apologize.
I hated that shit.
Y'all like doing this.
I
Like, you just-
hated that shit
You
so
just whooped my
bad.
ass, and now you
don't
want
like
to
doing it.
I couldn't
Right.
breathe.
I hated that
I've
shit
never
so
believed
bad. Like, don't say sorry to me. At this point, you good.
But then,
don't say sorry.
but then
don't
don't say sorry. Bring me a glass of Kool-Aid.
Boy, look, or look.
Oh,
this
now
this ain't pure
Be
thing.
cool. I'm gonna drink it
You
still.
hungry? You want some snacks or something? You just beat the fuck out of me. You think I want some food or snacks? I don't want shit. I want to know what the fuck was you thinking? Like,
My mom,
kids these days will never know.
my mom whooped me one time and took me right back to school.
Not right back to school.
Bro, I'm
Yes.
talking about she checked
That shit
me.
happened,
She
yup.
checked me out, bro. The whole thing, I'm like thinking,
I'm gonna get my ass up
shit.
and go home.
back to
So I'm
school.
thinking like she gonna whoop me and keep me home, right? Cause
Nope.
nigga, she whooped me and then she had to go back to work.
she
She took
pulled
me
you
right
up.
back.
Check you.
came back
Why
like
do
the
parents do
Terminator,
that?
right?
Check you out just to whoop your
back
ass
like a
in
robot.
the
She
parking
pulled
lot
you
and
out.
take
That's
you
what
back
you-
in.
Yeah, and it took me back, and I'm sitting in class, and all my friends look back like, "You are Marquise." No, nigga, what you think? I'm
I just got
happy
my
I got
ass whooped in a
and it's
parking lot.
and it's a nigga in class' fault that I got my ass whooped.
The crazy thing is, the schools have
right.
the kids back nowadays when it come down. What's wrong and all this other
What's
stuff.
wrong?
Boy,
Oh, man.
my mom was so bold. Her motherfucking ass came to the school with the leather belt around her neck. So not only did the school know what she was about to do, the school allowed
Nobody
her to
questioned
check
it.
me back into school. They didn't question it.
Nobody
You need a
questioned
room.
They
You need
ain't-
my office.
You wanna
What
go?
you need? Like,
I
what
would rather
the
be in
fuck?
ISS for the rest of the day than
Oh.
go to class.
That's one thing I did.
I'd rather
Every
be
time I
doing
get in trouble,
suicides
then
all day,
straight
every day.
ISS. Every time I didn't do out of school suspension, they gave me a choice at a point in time. That's how much trouble I was in.
I got-
You wanna do
Boy,
it? I
in
was like,
school-
nah, I do
in
ISS.
school, I'd rather do out of school
in
suspension.
I do in
Did y'all ever have
I'd
something
rather do
called
out-of-school
Saturday
suspension.
school?
school.
Charter school?
No, Saturday
I
school.
never did that.
Yes.
I did that
That
one.
shit-
Or
that-
I done
concentration
that
school?
before.
Yeah,
I
it was,
done
it
that
was
shit
fun.
before.
It was fun.
I ain't
Boy,
never-
hell yeah.
It was lit.
Picked
The
up trash
Saturday
and
teacher
shit.
didn't give
It
a
was
fuck.
cool. It wasn't.
I got in school. The worst part about in school suspension, it's like
They
in
treat you-
middle school.
they
And
treat you like a
in middle
cell.
school, it's not bad because it's like you like it ain't really shit to do. I got ISS in elementary school, so you go out and watch you got to go to this classroom. You watch everybody go to the playground and shit. You just like
They treat you like prisoners
like,
in high
man.
school.
Now, did
My
y'all
high school was a prison.
did y'all have to write like the repeating sentence? Like,
Yeah.
My thing,
they don't
what
let them
mine
shit,
was,
yeah.
I think my middle school experience for detention was the worst because my guy, rest his soul, Mr. Campbell, the dean, that motherfucker had a binder that fucking bitch just printed up shit and the motherfucker, you copy it word for word in cursive. Motherfucker, I'm in the 6th, 7th grade. What you mean for fucking cursive? And he was the type of person like, China, you know what your binder is. Go get it. That's how much trouble I was in. You know your binder. Go get it. Go sit the fuck down.
Nah,
Go do what
they
you have
said
to
go
do.
get your binder.
Boy, look.
They
Finish
set
before
aside a
Sunday
binder.
by the end of the year.
Boy, these teachers and these teachers
It's a
and
whole
grandparents
binder.
nowadays are
Soft,
soft,
man.
soft
Right,
as shit.
you be
They
okay.
look, they TT from Set It Off. They not Cleo no more. They
nah.
TT from Set It Off.
You know
Everybody.
what? I don't know. I don't know.
Name one grandparent right now.
Honestly, I think nothing has never changed. No, it's just more shit, just more because of.
No, I
social
call
media and
bullshit.
shit.
Name one grandparent right
I
now.
don't think shit.
Right now,
ain't
that's
nothing new up under the sun.
name
That's why I
one
was like,
grandparent right
man,
now
this
that's
shit been
gonna whoop
going
their
on.
grandkids.
My mom's starting to whoop my niece because she's getting older. She's like 11 now.
That don't count. That don't count.
She doing some shit. This is the funniest thing ever. I hate this new generation because my niece is like, she's 11. I get called to go pick her up for fighting. She's like, she gonna tell the principal we really wasn't fighting. It was a friendly fade. I said,
Boy, look here.
I told her girl, I said, I'm finna tear
You know
her
what?
ass up. I said,
Bars. Hey, bars. That was
Hey,
That was bars.
them pretty phrase was always something to go, whether you're on the East Coast, you're on the West Coast, the
Philly
uptown, downtown, southtown, everything. You already know.
I would say if I was the dad and I heard that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, you know what? Let's go get some ice cream.
So my mama,
But you know what? What's crazy is I was thinking about that, and I was like, what would I do if my daughter got into her first fight? I wouldn't be mad.
no.
Let's go get some ice cream.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
But that's not the line I'm trying to set.
But it's-
You stood on some shit.
I mean, as long as your daughter ain't
all the way out.
you know,
It's always a difference between like that first fight and our kids being badass. All right, you guys, you already know we here with the Coast to Coast podcast with your girl Snacks in the fucking building and your boy.
D homie Rich.
And a special guest for showing. Go ahead and remind the viewers who you are and where you from.
It's your boy Marquise from Texas.
Pablo the Great, Chicago.
And you already know we the host with the most and we always get busy. Catch us next time on Coast to Coast podcast. And we are out of here.